my buddy, Yellow, were both in weapons together. He was doing a download while I did asteroids. A few minutes had passed while we did our tasks in weapons, when suddenly, the doors slammed shut and our stomachs grew sickly. We looked at each other terrified, and then we saw him. Red. He was so sus. I froze. I couldn't move. He started walking towards Yellow, and what happened next will never leave my mind. Yellow was gone, just like that. All I could do was stare, frozen. Red vented away, and when the doors opened, Blue walked in and immediately reported the body. They said they saw me standing next to the body without reporting it, and they all called me sus. I tried telling them it was Red, and that Red was sus, but they didn't listen. Please forgive me, Yellow. It was a day like any other. I was in cafeteria emptying garbage. I love emptying garbage. It is so fun. After that, I headed over to reactor to put the numbers in order. That task was always so hard. I could never put the numbers in order. I was there for about 30 minutes when suddenly I heard a blaring noise over the speakers. My heart sank. Something was wrong. I immediately went up and put my hand on the scanner, waiting for what felt like years for another crewmate to come in and put their hand on the other scanner. But then, that's when it happened. I saw Red vent right in front of me. They slowly walked up and pointed at me, and they said, "You're sus." I knew this was the last thing I would ever hear. This was the end for me. I was blue. I was blue with a sticky note that said dumb on my face. My first task was wires. I always loved doing wires. The wire colors are so pretty. My next task was medbay scan. I went to medbay scan. I stood on the scanner and saw Red come into medbay right after me. They stood 3 feet away from me and just stared. And what they said next still haunts me to this day. After 5 long, terrifying seconds, they finally said, "I'm imposter." I immediately filled my pants to the brim. The entire medbay reeked of doo-doo poop stink within seconds. Right after, Red vented right in front of me. An emergency meeting was immediately called, but they lied. Red lied and said I vented. I didn't vent though. I promise I didn't vent. They didn't believe me. They said I vented, and they voted me out.
Thank you guys so much for listening. I really appreciate it. If you guys really enjoy this sort of thing, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon to turn those post notifications on as well. If you have any recommendations on terms of stories or types of stories, genres, or any content at all that you'd like to send me, you can leave a comment. All my DMs are open. I also have an email address that's in the description below and also in my YouTube bio. Again, thank you guys so much for listening. Really appreciate it. Love y'all. Peace.